Life is full of choices, and with the price of meat going up, many are choosing meat alternatives like the Impossible Burger. But is this novelty a step forward in food safety and nutrition, or a big step back? And if skipping meat is a good idea, are we overlooking all the benefits of the Moringa tree? In this episode, we'll find out. I'm Michael DeSalvo, and this is Healthy Transformation Today. And just recently celebrating the 4th of July with family, it's a good time to think about our health freedom. So let's see what we are choosing when we take a bite out of Bill Gates' splendid burger, or what we might be missing if we forget the most miraculous food in the history of the world, Moringa oleifera. The Impossible Burger has been all the rage lately. This meat alternative has been popping up in restaurants and grocery stores across the country, and people can't seem to get enough of it. But what are the true costs of this so-called revolutionary burger? Is it really as healthy as people think it is? What are the possible side effects of eating this Impossible Burger? Are there any real differences between the Impossible Burger and Beyond Burger? And what exactly is soy leghemoglobin? And is it healthy or not? I'd like to turn things over to Tim at this point, as he presents this very important information to clear up the confusion. Take it away, Tim.
The Impossible Burger or the Miracle Tree? Which should be our future? Soy. It's been called one of the most important raw materials in the food, industrial, and energy fields. Considered a staple food for both human and animal nutrition, soy and its components continue to be incorporated into industrial products to reduce our dependence on oil and purportedly guarantee a sustainable supply of products more respectful of the environment. Soy is even exalted as a health food by some, with claims of mitigating hot flashes, warding off osteoporosis for women, and protecting against hormonal cancers, including those of the breast and prostate. But why is soy important today? Simply put, it is taking over the world. Though its Impossible Soy Burger was sold in 2016 and made viral in 2019 with the Impossible Whopper, Impossible Foods isn't just about a product. It's also about a man with a plan, Bill Gates. That plan? To replace all animal food production with fake meat. And why not? Imagine biting into a burger so tender and juicy, with the taste and feel and even blood of real meat, but made of soy. Let's assume for a moment that the taste testers are right. Why not accept fake meat? The question really boils down to the health of people and the health of the planet. First, what are these burgers doing to the planet? This meat boasts less land, less water, and creates fewer greenhouse gas emissions than other meat. While this burger is using less land and water than modern confined feed operations is certainly believable, former vegan Chris Kresser is now revealing some facts Impossible Foods would rather keep secret. In his interview with Joe Rogan, Kresser points out that while the ingredients for the Impossible Burger have been found to produce less greenhouse gases per acre than confined animal feeding operations do, their GMO soy farming operations are ridiculously bad for the environment compared to the regenerative farming of grass-fed beef. Ironically, the meaty animals of regenerative farming actually sequester carbon while doing something even more important, improving the soil that has been damaged or lost by the same soy farmers who are growing those same darn Impossible Burgers. But is it just about crummy topsoil? The fact is, GMO soy and the accompanying 1 pound of pesticide sprayed per person every year isn't a health tonic at all. Between glyphosate, which is an endocrine disruptor, and the effects of the soy itself, many fear that it's not just the soil that's losing its fertility, it's people in general. With a startling 59% decrease in men's sperm count measured from 1973 to 2011, it looks like that with soy taking over the menu, the worst is yet to come. Experts are now telling us if we don't stop this trend, it will be virtually impossible for humans to procreate in the traditional way in as little as 15 years. Is autism also on the menu? While some people believe that Bill Gates and friends are interested in saving the world despite their depopulation agenda, we must also ask what effect associated chemicals like glyphosate are having on future generations. A case in point is made by Dr. Stephanie Seneff, whose harrowing discovery of a 98% correlation of autism with increased glyphosate use has us trending to a whopping 80% of males being born with autism by the year 2032. So the question really isn't how can we replace animal meat It's what sort of society are we really trying to create? To be clear, we here at Coconut Country Living don't necessarily disapprove of using organic soy in its whole bean form. After all, fermented soy can be a legitimate option in one's diet. But we also don't believe in a destruction of the fertility of the person or the land through artificially separating and even genetically modifying components of otherwise traditional foods. Why would we? When it's been proven time and time again, the world can be fed and healed through tasty superfoods. It's easy to see that a healthy and free society is one that can better address not only the needs of future generations, but their animal friends too. There's no reason to rule out the power of plant-based protein. While some may be disillusioned that a great channel like Mark Rober's would promote something as questionable as the Impossible Burger, the great news is that there is a protein source that is not only super healthy, but sustainable, easy to grow, and delish, with so many of your favorite dishes. The miracle food that has been known to cure over 300 diseases? The miracle or never die tree, Moringa. Just 1 cup of chopped moringa leaves not only has all the essential amino acids, but also has 2 grams of protein, 19% vitamin B6, 12% vitamin C, 11% iron, 11% riboflavin, 9% vitamin A, and 8% magnesium of the RDA. Gram for gram, moringa has 14 times more calcium than milk, 4 times more potassium than a banana, 9 times more iron than spinach, 2 times more protein than yogurt, 2 times more vitamin A than carrots, and 4 times more fiber than oats. Moringa can not only grow in a wide variety of places, its seeds actually act as a water purifier, making contaminated water suitable for consumption, which is so important as we see water shortages as a big problem one day we may all need to cope with. But besides its medicinal benefits, the moringa plant has the ability to actually produce animal feed, dyes, tannins, and even natural pesticides. Moringa leaf extract can also be used to preserve food. There is even cytokinin in moringa leaves, which can be used as organic liquid fertilizer to explode the growth of your favorite veggies, so you can personally have an abundance of food. It's hard to imagine any food that is so good for people and the planet that has changed so many lives. The great news is it is a perfect ingredient to make so many of your favorite foods. From salad, soup, and sandwiches to burgers, muffins, yogurt, and chocolate, it's never been so much fun to take nature's best multivitamin. Our advice? If you want more for the planet and for your life, don't go for something impossible. Instead, make some miracles with moringa, like this. From an Amazon customer. I bought this a few months ago hoping it would help my joint pain. I started taking it and took it a few weeks, but all I have to say is, wow, I haven't felt this good in a long time. I would recommend this to anyone trying to relieve joint pain. From Donnie. I don't know what other people use this for, but I bought it to help my pineal gland, and as a great side effect, it calms me, and I have an anxiety disorder, so this is great. I will buy more in the future. Thank you. From Delphine. I designed a tonic with moringa and spirulina using a tablespoon of each. I had to cut back on both main ingredients because it cut my appetite so much that I didn't feel like eating my healthy dinner several hours later. I do intermittent fasting and a ketogenic diet, so I don't have appetite problems or cravings. Because I fast, when I plan to eat, I want and need to eat. I can see how this would be phenomenal for someone in need of appetite suppression. The nutritional profile, my reason for taking it, is awe-inspiring. So much vitamin A, B12, iron, and vitamin E. I track my nutrition, and this fills in gaps, so I don't need supplements. From Analog Girl. Delighted with this quality. I've harvested and dried moringa from my own backyard, and somehow this tastes as fresh, probably because it's raw. Just 1 1/2 to 2 teaspoons is plenty of green powder. I make a hormone-balancing smoothie with maca powder, sweetened with shredded coconut, some raw cashews, macadamia nut milk, a teaspoon or more of cinnamon, and ice. Moringa has a slightly peppery taste, and if you want to hide that taste, just add berries or half an orange. I'd highly recommend this brand and will definitely reorder once I've used my current batch. From Mike. My wife told me about Moringa leaf powder, so I reluctantly ordered it. I have arthritis in my hands and really bad in my knee, which my doctor told me to use a knee brace. I have sciatica in my left side, and an MRI diagnosed me with a few bulging discs and arthritic pain while barely bending over slightly for a minute or so. It's been about 2 weeks now since I've been taking Moringa leaf powder. My hands have much more painless movements. I don't feel the need for the knee brace while on the treadmill since there's no knee pain anymore. I can bend over for a good while without pain in my back. I don't even feel the sciatica pain now. I sleep better, and I notice that I don't have to get up at night to go to the bathroom multiple times. Being a skeptic about these types of products have given me a new outlook on natural products like this Moringa powder. I'm truly amazed how much better I feel when using this Moringa leaf powder. I'm not much on its grassy taste, so I started packing the powder in capsules, which I like even more now. I hope many more of you will have great results using this natural Moringa leaf powder. From LM, everyone in the family now takes Moringa daily, including our dogs. The scientific research on Moringa oleifera is extremely impressive, but seeing is believing, and I've watched my family and several friends that I've sent this product link to show beneficial results. It's a keeper. So what are you waiting for? When you beat the holiday rush and get your magnificent Moringa today, you'll be able to secure your bonus ebook of Moringa hacks and special recipes from the best-selling author. Make the most of your marvelous Moringa to give life to your body with good, healthy blood so you can feel your best as you share the secrets of the miracle tree with your friends and family. Check out the special pricing at store.coconutcountryliving.com or Amazon, and we'll see you in Coconut Country. FDA disclosure. This product is not meant to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease. No statements in this presentation have been analyzed or approved by the FDA.